I'm going to show you how I made this DIY Asado cross to cook my goat on. The first thing I needed to do was clean my metal off using a flat disc sander. I am doing this because I'm using some rusty pieces of scrap metal I had lying around. The first part I made was the part that held the cross up and allowed it to be adjustable to different angles over the fire. I marked the metal and then used my angle grinder with a cutoff wheel to cut the metal. This part is a quarter circle because it will be used to adjust the angle over the fire. I used my grinder to make both pieces exactly the same. Next, I worked on the part that the cross would slide into. I closed off the bottom of this piece so that it would support the cross. Next, I used my drill press to drill the hole that the bolt would go through to create the pivot point to set the different angles. Once that was done, I welded together the sides and back. Then I went back to the drill press to drill all the holes that would be used to set the different angles over the fire. Next, I will be welding the supporting parts onto the base. This piece will be used to stop at the different angles by sliding into the holes. I am welding these pieces of rebar onto the base to keep it from tipping forward when there is weight on the cross. These were done at 45-degree angles, but after the fact I realized that they probably should have been more closer to 30 degrees. And here is my hot mess of a welding job completed. Next, I will be working on the pieces that will slide up and down the shaft, allowing the horizontal pieces to be adjusted. I went ahead and spray painted everything that would not be in contact with meat with some high temp black spray paint. And here is the completed Asado cross, ready to be used over an open fire.